Hello again, second part on fairbinaryoptions.com on our Binary Options Academy. We are discussing about channeling, and on the first part we lay down the rules of what a trend is with a series of lower highs and higher lows, and we defined what channeling represents. Channeling does not mean that market should stay in a specific channel. The perfect example comes from this Euro-US dollar chart on the hourly time frame, because this move to the upside represents a move that goes something like this. Let's try to make it a bit bigger, like this. And if we clone and projected the outcome, projected on the upper side in here, we see that the move is channeling really well. Again, what does it mean that the move is channeling? It means that when you draw the channel from here to here, if it ends at the upper side of the channel, that is a move that is channeling. So we can draw this trend line. As you can see, we have spikes in here or moves to the downside in here that breaks or pierce the channel, but actually we don't have the channel being broken. What does it mean, the channel to be broken? It means to have at least one candle that is not touching the upper side or the lower side of the channel. That is when the channel is broken. So all this time when market, so from this moment of time we can draw the channel. So all this time when market is testing the lower side of the channel, call options can be traded with bigger expiration date than when it comes with price coming in the upper side of the channel. This is the first retesting or the first test on the upper side of the channel. So it's not recommended to go and trade put options, but any put options on this part should be or should have an investment that is smaller than the call options on the lower side of the chart. And then by the time it is being tested 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, it ends here, which is risky to trade put options. But then everyone see that we already have here the channel being broken, as we have one candle that falls out of the channel and it is not touching that trend line. It means that the channel is completed, the trend is finished, and maybe on a retest here is another opportunity to go and buy put options. One more important thing, we said that in the first part that channeling is coming hands in hands with a trend, and the very definition of a trend is the series of higher highs or higher lows and lower highs. Well, if you look at the series here, so we have what? On the move to the upside, we have, this is a low, and then we have a higher low, and market goes and breaks the previous high. And then we have another higher low, and then the market goes and breaks the previous high. And then we have another higher low, and previous highs are being broken, and so on and so on and so forth, until what's the level to be broken here in order for the trend to be broken? This is the level to be broken. Well, if you go and take a trend line like this, and then you see that important level being broken, not here, market forms some kind of a triangular pattern here, but this is being broken, or at this very moment that level is being broken, we can safely assume that the whole trend, not the channeling has been done here, but the whole trend in here has been completed, and we should look for a new one to start. And why not looking for a continuation pattern like a triangle in here? The triangle has been broken to the downside and so on and so forth. So at this very moment, all these spikes and all these spikes here can be used to trade put options. And everything here comes from the definition of a trend, and also comes from the very definition of channeling. And binary options should always be considered in relation with the time frame that the analysis is being made. So if you trade a call or a put option on these examples that we've done here on this Euro-US dollar on the hourly chart, but if you are choosing the 5-minute expiration date or 60 minutes and so on, or 60 seconds, then that is not the right thing to do. You gotta calibrate that with this time frame, because here it is forming a triangle, but take a look at this triangle. It takes something like 45 hours. So trading maybe end of day, or give it some time, end of week. By the time that this channel is broken, we may trade end of week or even end of month if it is in the second half of the month, would be okay. Remember, binary options trading offer around 70 to 80% rate of return, and waiting a bit for your option to expire in the money is something that every trader should do. Thank you for being here, and I hope that this goes very well with what the concept of channeling is, and a clear example and understanding helps always. Thank you, and bye bye.